name is Jane Konrad. I'm a retired special education teacher and the daughter of an Episcopal priest, so I'm a genuine cradle Episcopalian. I grew up and worked in New York and the Caribbean before following my children to Phoenix 10 years ago. I've always considered the church an extension of my family. When a part of a family, all aspects of ensuring that it's a healthy one are important. One Sunday morning in 1985, after church, I was in coffee hour, and as I often did, I went up to someone I had not met before and introduced myself. I asked him if he was new to White Plains, and he said, "No, I sleep right over there," pointing to a wall in the parish hall. The hall was used as an overflow to our men's shelter a few blocks away, and typically the 15 cots would be brought out, used, then put back in the closet before Sunday morning services, or during the week when the hall was where we would feed 50 to 60 guests in our soup kitchen. The third floor of the parish was and continues to be a women's shelter. It was so beautiful to extend God's grace to the men and women in the shelters and see many become a part of the community of Grace Church. I'm telling you these stories because I still hear 4 to 5 times a year from the young man who I met 35 years ago. We exchange birthday and Christmas cards each year, and he asks about and keeps up with my growing family. Another story that continues to shape me and feed my gratitude is when we were trying to get funding for our feeding program. We had the newspaper come and do a lovely article on the soup kitchen and the guests we served. A few days after the article was out, the director got a call from a furious family. Their dad was front and center in the photograph, and he lived in White Plains and owned 3 homes. He came to Grace to have a meal and conversation, apparently lacking at home. The first thing I volunteered to do at Epiphany, thanks to Barb McCarty, was the pause and the Monday evening dinner. I found it to be very difficult at times seeing so many young children in line, but grateful for their smiles and brief chats we were able to have. It continued to feed me through the week with a sense of gratitude for all that I had been given. So much of who I am was formed while having almost 40 years connected to Grace Church White Plains. It took me over 2 years after moving to Phoenix to church shop and find Church of the Epiphany. The amazing music program, liturgy, preaching, and outreach to the wider community makes me very grateful to call Church of the Epiphany my family. Thank you very much and have a wonderful day.